What's up? Welcome to the full moon workshop. My dog has been a little bit crazy today because, well, it's a full moon and it is a super moon. So we have a lot of extra energy swirling around. So if you notice my dog just like running around, I'm sorry. He will be quiet, but maybe you'll see him. Anyways, welcome. If this is your first time, thank you for joining us. If this is not your first time, welcome back. We have a full moon in Aquarius. It will affect all of us. You don't need to be an Aquarius to take this workshop. We have a lot of good opportunities for expansion right now. Also, the first card I saw was an Ace of Cups. So this is amazing. This is welcoming in new love, new opportunities for success, money, abundance, and that is directly connected to the Lion's Gate portal that we just had on the 8th. That is a huge opportunity to welcome in abundance, love, connections, etc., because we have now more courage and confidence to stand in our power and to ask and get what we really want for ourselves and for our next cycle, our next chapter. If you want more support for manifesting, that kind of power, abundance, love, etc., we have a Lion's Gate portal workshop below. You can download that anytime, take it at home. But this specific workshop is for the full moon in Aquarius that is happening on the 11th, maybe the 12th, depending on your time zone. But this is a really heavy energy. And I don't mean like it's like dark and negative and stressful, but it's really potentially overwhelming or exhausting. We're really being shown like all of the things that aren't working for us, people, projects, things in our lives that are creating tension or frustration or delays. It's very clear what needs to go so that we can move forward in a new direction with less stress, less complications, less conflict, etc. Now, we're a little bit in this middle world because it's like we're still clearing out our old self. We have the South Node in Scorpio. If this is your first workshop, I will explain what's happening in the stars and the planets, and then I will explain how that affects us. So, for example, the South Node is in Scorpio. The South Node is everything that we're letting go of. And Scorpio is a focus on power, control, power struggles, fears, anxieties, how we use money, resources, because it's on the axis, on the line with Scorpio on one end and Taurus on the other end. So if you think about the sky, it looks like a pie, and one slice is Scorpio and one slice is Taurus, and they are opposite. So the North Node right now in Taurus is asking us to establish new foundations, structures, etc. Yes, I've talked about this before because this is a theme for the next year or so, a little bit longer. And the South Node in Scorpio is asking us to release old fears, energetic blocks that are stopping us from finding better structures and stability. We also have, a huge opportunity for internal death and transformation. The tarot card that I pulled is also the death card. So this is a huge theme right now. Obviously, I also have an Ace of Cups, which is an opportunity for us to invite in new beginnings, fresh cycles, new connections, love, creativity, etc. This is also a priority and a focus on self-care and what we need to feel more safe and secure and committed to our future. Because what you are now trying to establish, what you are now establishing is a better foundation and structure that can hold you and support you for years and years to come. So it doesn't happen overnight. It's not fast. It also can be stressful. Nine of Swords. It can be stressful. It can be triggering a lot of old ideas, fears, perspectives, etc. But I have the Judgment card here, which is also an opportunity to be reborn, to rise again. So with all of this old, death, release, clearing, and today is a full moon. So the full moon is going to focus on release, clearing, but also an opportunity to stand in our power in new ways. I have two pages. So I have the page of coins and the page of wands here. And this is a beautiful energy. This is beautiful because it's a combination of that Leo energy. We're right now in Leo season. The sun is in Leo. So that's that fire energy, that spark of inspiration, excitement, hope. Like we're really excited because we know internally a lot of things have shifted, and externally things are also still catching up with all of the internal changes. So first, the change happens internally, and then externally, outside, all of the things will catch up and match the internal changes that have happened. So we have this inspiration, we're excited, we're maybe feeling more creative, or we want to get involved in finding new ways of having fun, meeting new people, getting invested into new projects, etc., which is beautiful. Take the opportunity when it shows up. And then we have the page of coins, and this is that earth energy, which is connected to the north node in Taurus, which is an opportunity for us to plant new seeds. Now, if you plant your seeds properly, you can grow a tree. And for example, if it's an apple tree, it will give you apples every year, but it takes time to grow. You need to nurture it. You need to make sure it's in the right area. It has enough sunlight. It has enough water, etc. So right now we're learning how to nurture ourselves, learning how to create better stability, create better foundations and structures. Now, at the same time, for this moment in time, for this full moon, we have a square, which means friction, which means tension, which can mean conflict, disagreements, or struggles. And that square is with the full moon and Mars, Uranus, and the North Node all in Taurus. So Mars and Uranus, those two planets, they don't like to be in Taurus because both of those planets are more, they're fast. They like to move quick. They like to show up, disappear, and they can shake things up. But Taurus wants calm, slow, intention, focus, structure, process. It's like, so the two energies don't really match. So we could notice that right now you want to establish some things in your life. Maybe it's a new business, or you're changing people on your team, or you want to disengage from some clients or contracts or a lease, or you want to move or something like that. And it's like, okay, I know what I want to do next. I know how I need to move into a new situation, into a new cycle, but I'm noticing that there's a lot of blocks, that there's frustrations, that I still need to deal with some draining people, or I need to figure out how to detach from these old projects that don't benefit me, that I don't want to continue investing in. But maybe you're still obligated, or you're tied to it, or you feel connected to it, and you need to clear it out, and it's taking fucking time. And maybe at the same time, while you're trying to disconnect, you're having like these people or projects demand things from you, or they want to fight, or they want to like, you think you're right? I can show you I'm right. And then me. It's just like, oh, bitch, fuck off. So like, that is the kind of vibe right now. Also, we have these opportunities to stand in our power. And with that Lion's Gate energy that we just passed, that opened it opened a huge shift. It is now allowing you to see yourself differently. You see that you have power. You see that you have access to resources or people who can support you, help you, or you're now realizing, I'm not going to continue holding on to these self-limiting beliefs. these old stories, these old perspectives. We're trying to detach. And a huge theme for this full moon is to detach from any anger, detach from people who want to fight or try to manipulate you. It's like detach from the result, detach from the outcome, and just turn it over to God. Turn it over to your guides, turn it over to the angels, and trust that they will know what to do with it. It's also a huge opportunity for us to drop the ego, because the ego wants to protect us. The ego wants to be right. The ego wants to teach and get revenge and all that bullshit. And it's just like, that is literally just an energetic leak, because if you know that that person, that project, that situation is not benefiting you, then why are you continuing to think about it? Why are you continuing to try to plan like revenge or try to plan how to teach them a lesson? It doesn't matter. Let it go. Drop it. Turn it over to God, because they, your guides, the universe, will teach them 10 times better than you can. And you don't need to waste your energy, time, money trying to teach them. Just disengage. That is a perfect energy for Aquarius, because Aquarius knows how to disengage, knows how to say, don't care, bye, and just leave. Aquarius is fixed air energy. So if you think about like mutable air, which would be Gemini energy, that's like the wind. It's like all over the place. It's here, it's there, it's up and down. No, Aquarius is fixed air. So it's like a blow dryer, like for your hair. It's very focused. So if you can detach your focus from these negative situations, these negative projects, these negative people, all of this shit that is draining your energy, draining your resources, draining your attention, your time, your love, draining, these fucking energetic vampires, just no, cut it off, wrap it up, let it go, turn them over to God, let the universe deal with them, and you detach your focus and focus on what is positive. Focus on what is working for you. Focus on reestablishing yourself, reestablishing energetic boundaries with these people, reestablishing new habits, new behaviors, understanding that you have other options. You don't need to be involved with this kind of bullshit. So it's like, that is the kind of energy that we are dealing with right now. You got these pages. These two cards are inviting you to plant new seeds. And you don't need to decide everything today. You don't need to rush this. You actually can't rush it because, again, we have that Mars energy influencing this. It's like we want to go, but this full moon, I believe, is also conjunct, which means together with Saturn, and Saturn is limitations. So we want to move forward, but we have these limitations. Okay, fine. Recognize the limitations and say, I'm not going to spend my time, energy, money, focus on this bullshit. I'm going to release that, detach from it, and I'm going to focus on just cleaning my home, keeping my space clean, keeping my energy calm, neutral, balanced, getting out in nature. If you can't do something now, then just pause. Take the break, because you will need it. We have big energies that we'll be moving through over the next coming months. So like, if you can't do anything, then just pause, chill, slow down. You don't need to decide everything today, okay? We're also really noticing how our emotions are controlling us, or how other people don't have control over their emotions, and their emotions are coming up because they are triggered, and maybe you establishing a boundary is triggering that person, and then they are lashing out or acting impulsively. They're not thinking, and that will lead to more chaos and destruction in their life. But that is not your path. You don't need to take responsibility for them. You don't need to try to teach them, try to support them, try to help them. What you need to do right now, what your priority is understanding where your energy is best invested and and focusing on that and detaching from all of the other bullshit. It's a little bit of a challenge. I get it. It's not easy. It can be heartbreaking, sad, disappointing. I get it. I'm literally experiencing it right now, literally. But it's just like, that's just life. So like, fucking drop it and move on. We also, and I talked about this already, we just had the Lions Gate portal opening. That is when Orion's belt, Sirius, the sun, and the moon, sorry, not the moon, and the earth all come into alignment, and that opens a big energetic download onto the earth, which shifts consciousness and expands. You can't go back. You've already expanded. You can't go back and pretend you don't know what you know. When you learn it, when it's there, it's stuck. Like you can't go back. So like accept your truth, accept your new reality, and use this energy to invite in abundance, connections, love, creativity, projects that match your new reality, that match your new vision, your new persona, your new identity. Because everything that happened over the last year up until now has taught you something, and you have the opportunity now to apply that and to release what doesn't serve you and to move forward in a new way. So use this energy to plant those intentions to invite it in. If you want to take the manifestation workshop, it is an hour. It also comes with a workbook. Download it. The link is below. It is fucking awesome. Okay. Really. I collaborated with Christy and the Wandering Lioness from Instagram. She's fucking amazing. Also, we have, it's just great. I'm not going to get into it, but just like download it. Trust me. It's awesome. Okay. We also have an opportunity now to release our pride. So how is pride blocking you from moving forward? Because if you're like, oh, I want to, and I already talked about this again, but it's like really coming through. So like, I want to teach them, or I want to show them, or I want to, that's your ego. That's pride. So like, you don't need to engage with that. You can just say, no, I'm dropping this and I'm moving forward. You want to focus on lighter energy. There's so much dense energy right now. It's like, focus on lighter energy, inviting in love, creativity, etc. Okay. You have a conscious choice to make right now, and you need to be focused on choosing light, positivity, because you will attract more light, positivity. If you are obsessing, or you are fearful or stressed or fighting or anxious, it's like you will invite more conflict. You will invite more disagreement. You don't want that. You don't need that. Like, we are all fucking exhausted. I am drained from dealing with this bullshit. I can only imagine that you are also drained from these energy vampires. It's just like, release it, okay? The other card that fell out was the Healer. This is the card with the snake on it. Deep transformation and an opportunity to release that, like shed that skin, get it all off of you and start fresh. Okay, we're going to start with the energy clearing. There is a short meditation and then we are done. Okay, so let's jump into it. If you want to get more comfortable, take a moment. You can pause, take a moment, just lay down on a pillow, or you can sit, whatever, up to you. Okay. Oh, also, I want to say Venus just moved into Leo, which is an opportunity for us to find more creativity, self-love, passion, excitement, hunger for the future, and for experiencing more pleasure. So that is an amazing opportunity for us to tap into that energy and to, again, disengage from the bullshit. Okay? Before we start the energy clearing, I just want to acknowledge that the majority of people taking this workshop are settlers on their land, and Indigenous people were here long before us. So we have a responsibility and reconciliation with that. So keep that in mind. And please add captions or hire an interpreter for any events or online content, because deaf people want access. Okay? Don't be a dick. Now, you are ready, we are going to start the meditation. We're going to start with an energy cleanse. I'm going to help you cleanse your energetic field. I'm going to use distance energy symbols, and I will explain to you a really easy visualization. So if you are ready, you can just close your eyes. Maybe just take a breath. Connect with yourself. I want you to imagine there is a green fire burning in front of you, and you have a golden comb. And you're going to start at the top of your head. You're going to comb down your body, and any negative energy that you comb out, just toss it into the green fire. Just follow your intuition, comb anywhere. Maybe you see different colors, or you just have a feeling that you need to comb something out, because your aura will pick up a lot of other people's projections, anxieties, things from the past, etc. So we're just going to comb it out. So I want you to just comb it out now. I'm going to use a sound bowl audio track from my YouTube and a distance energy symbol to help cleanse you. So just focus on the combing and the tossing into the green fire. Now I want you to imagine that a white light starts pouring down from above, from the sky. And that white light is going to recharge your aura with positive energy. It's going to add a layer of protection for this next cycle. So you can just imagine that white light is pouring down and washing over you, filling you up. And I'm going to use a different distance energy symbol to enhance that protection and that revitalization. We're going to start this meditation by taking 3 deep breaths. So I want you to inhale 2, 3, 4, and hold. And release 2, 3, 4. We're going to do one more, just really relaxing the jaw and filling the belly. So inhale 2, 3, 4. And hold, and release 2, 3, 4. And one last time, the biggest breath you can take. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and hold, and releasing it all. Release 2, 3, 4. Now, I don't want you to overthink whatever comes to your mind, whether it's different visuals, ideas, words. I just want you to go with it And if nothing comes to your mind, don't overthink it. Just go with the flow. The first thing I want you to think about is the ways that you're letting fear or stress control you. How are you letting your energy leak? Are you overthinking? Are you angry? Are you fighting? Are you nervous? And what is causing these feelings? Are there projects, people, or places? Are there connections in your life that are draining you? I want you to envision these energies around you. Other people's projections, their anger, their fear or scarcity, their desire to fight or to manipulate. I want you to imagine that that energy is on you. Give it a color or a shape. And I want you to identify where it is on your body. Maybe it's in multiple areas. I want you to feel the stress, the anger, the anxiety, the fear. I want you to feel it around you. And then I want you to imagine that a golden shower begins to pour down, starting from your head, washing down your neck, your shoulders, all down your body, cleaning you and releasing you from all of these energies. I want you to observe the energy being washed off. I want you to look down at your feet, and I want you to see the energy going down a drain, being removed from your aura, from your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body. I want you to feel yourself being cleansed and cleared as you release any attachments to these experiences, these feelings, these people. And I want you to know that their energy is being taken off of you, removed from you in this moment. Now I want you to shut the shower off. And I want you to think about any habits or behaviors that are continuing to drain you. So this could be something that you're doing in your everyday life. Maybe you're overworking, or you're giving everyone access to you all the time. Maybe you have poor boundaries. Maybe you need to set limitations on how other people interact with you. Maybe you're not taking enough time for yourself in the morning, or you're drinking too much coffee or too much alcohol, or you're not eating healthy. Whatever it is that is not serving you, I want you to think about this. I want you to feel it in your body. Maybe you say you're going to do something and you don't follow through. What daily habits or routines are you stuck in? These toxic cycles that you continue to loop through that do not serve you. I want you to see that in your mind and give it a color or a shape. And then I want you to find that energy in your body. I want you to think about that behavior and feel it. Maybe there's disappointment or shame that comes with it. Maybe it's just added stress. I want you to feel how drained these behaviors make you, how upset you can get. Once you've given it a color and you've identified where it is in your body, I want you to turn that shower back on, and I want you to watch this golden light pour down from above as it begins to wash this energy off of you. As you begin to clean yourself of it, as you wash your body and you look down and you see this energy being removed, and you see the colors spinning around the drain, I want you to see the drain removing and pulling away all of this energy as you release your attachments, your fears, the shame. And once you feel that it has been cleansed and released, I want you to shut the shower off. And the last thing I want you to think about is your work or your financial situation. I want you to understand where you are blocking yourself from stepping deeper into your own power. What are you scared of moving into? Are you scared of expansion? Are you scared of receiving abundance out of fear that you will lose it? How do you hold yourself back? Are you nervous to put yourself out there? Are you tired of working with certain people? Or are you tired of working on certain projects that continue to drain you? Are there situations or clients that you want to clear out of your life? Are there issues at work with coworkers that you want to resolve? What is holding you back from reaching a deeper level of success? I want you to think about these situations, think about these people or these projects, and I want you to feel that energy in your body, the anxiety, the disappointment, the frustration, and I want you to give that energy a color. Maybe you give it a shape. I want you to identify it in your body, in your aura, in your space, and I want you to turn the shower back on and watch the golden light pour down as you begin to cleanse yourself of these outdated energies, of these battles, of these energetic blocks. I want you to watch this energy wash clean off of you and spin down the drain. I want you to release any attachments, any stories, any frustration, anger, guilt. Wash it off and watch it flow down the drain and out of your life. And now the final thing I want you to do is just rinse off any other areas that need to be cleaned. So maybe there's something else in your mind that you want to release that you have not yet released. So you can just think about that now. You can feel it. You can see it. Give it a color, and then continue to wash yourself under that shower as you release these chains, these attachments, these worries, these fears, these people, projects, or things that no longer serve you. I want you to release yourself now. And when you feel ready and you feel clean and you feel fresh, I ask you to shut the shower off and to step out of the shower and to grab a golden towel and begin to dry yourself off. As you are fresh and you are renewed and you are ready for this next cycle, I invite you to send gratitude to yourself and permission to move forward. And when you're ready, I invite you to stretch your neck, wiggle your fingers and your toes, and you can open your eyes and welcome back to the space. Okay. Okay, so now we will play the pause game, and you will pause on my face and you will write a list, and your list will say, under this full moon in Aquarius, I give myself permission to release the following. And then you're just going to write your list. Okay. And then we are done. Beach. That's such a good one. Oh, I bet no one got it. Okay, pause. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for taking the workshop. This is pay what you can. So all of the donations, I really appreciate. This is literally my job. So if you support me, I can continue to do this work. Also, tell your friends, tag your friends below. Well, you can't really tag on YouTube, but I like to see what everyone is releasing, because when I read it, I support that intention for you, which is really nice. So put down whatever you are releasing. Also, if you subscribe and like this video, it helps get out there and more people will watch and get these resources also. So I really appreciate that. And I love you for that. If you're interested in the Lionsgate portal workshop, that download link is below. It's really, truly fucking awesome. And it will enhance your manifestation techniques, I promise. So go down, download that, establish your intentions, and invite in abundance, love, connections for this next big cycle. Congratulations. You are already one step ahead of the other people who are not doing anything with this energy. So congratulations. I love you. I will see you very soon. Ciao.